All right. Hey, folks. Welcome December 13th on Saturday. My name is Earl Teets. I'm the founder of the Servants Team Missionary Outreach, and it's just an honor to share with you a path that our outreach uses to help other people to create financial independence with. What I have for you here today is a presentation that's not a waste of your time. And what I'm asking your permission for is for just to tell you the story about a real place with a real opportunity for somebody with real work habits to come in, go to work, and create success. I will let you know right here, right now, if you're looking for something for nothing, if you're looking for an opportunity where you can just push a button and start making money, this opportunity is not for you. This opportunity is for real, true, professional entrepreneurs. And what I'm about to share with you is some life-changing information, but exciting information about how you have the ability right now to position yourself for success on a major scale, higher than anybody else's potential on the planet. Now, I do speak that from the bottom of my heart. What you need is a little bit of credibility. Who is this redheaded guy in a suit from Troy, Montana? My name is Earl Teets. I am from Troy, Montana, and I've got over 20 years of working in the field of commissions. When I came home from the Army in 1994, and I got into the restaurant field, my dad owned a restaurant, so I kind of knew the trade. I went in to support my wife and child in the restaurant business. $4.25 was minimum wage in those days. The one thing I found out really quickly as I got promoted to assistant manager, I now had a salaried position of $300 a week, which was $100 more than minimum wage. Boy, I was moving up in the world, only now I was working 80 hours a week instead of 40 hours a week. What I found on commission earnings, selling cable TV door to door, working 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, I was able to make $600 a week and feed my family and still enjoy time with them. And then later I was introduced to this industry in network marketing, where I was able to create some real success. I was able to meet people over the last 20 years, like John Maxwell. It was a real blessing to study this leader in the industry for over 10 years, read his books, have him autograph a leadership Bible that he authored. And it was exciting. But I've learned from these kind of professionals, and what I have for you is nothing short of truth and facts. And Randy Heaton is the person responsible for Living It Global. And Randy Heaton is the true leader in the industry of network marketing that I ran into around 2008. And this is where I learned in my career how to get out of my Pampers and into my big boy pants. And Randy Heaton was the leader who was not even in my upline with a different company that he broke $1 million earners with. I knew how to be successful and I knew how to create teams, but I was too big of a babysitter. As a parent, you have to be willing to let your child take their first few steps and skin their knees a little bit. Don't sit there and stop them from learning to walk. You got to let them go through that. And often in the industry of network marketing, people don't have the ability to lead with love. And Randy Heaton had that ability. I was able to watch him firsthand take a person with no prior experience in the field of network marketing that had CEO status and a good work habit and say, look, man, if you're willing to go to work, I'll show you how to do this in less than 90 days. He introduced this guy, Jeff Bracken, to the industry, and the first thing that happened was in 45 days, he climbed one of the most complicated compensation plan I've ever seen in 20 years in the industry. He climbed right to the top ranks of it, outranked everybody that's ever been in the company as a rookie with no experience. What did I think? Wow, how did he do that? Well, he plugged into a guy named Randy Heaton that before this time of breaking $1 million earners, he was a top earner with 4 other network marketing companies. He has the experience to know how to do things properly. And what I really appreciated about Randy Heaton is he showed me how to get out of my Pampers and into my pants to be a professional. What this presentation is all about is how to do exactly that. What we're all about here at Living It Global, we're all about helping people with solutions that put money in your pocket. And if you listen to what I'm saying, I'm going to cover this pretty deeply. But really, what's the work to make the money? It's called transfer spending to solutions. Now, lots of people out there have problems. Nobody wants to be sold something, but everybody's looking for a solution. To give you an example, this video isn't to show you all of our products. This video is to show you why you need to team up with this opportunity and capitalize on success and create the success that your family deserves. But to give you an example, a meal replacement shake, less than $3, gives the body 100% of the nutrients that the body needs. People are already spending on just the 4 basic food groups over $12 per meal, just for the 4 basic food groups, not even prepared. So when you have a meal replacement for under $2, think about how powerful that is. By transferring your spending to a better, completely well-balanced meal for under $2 saves you $10. Multiply that out by 30 days. Whether you're interested in this business or not, who doesn't need to save over $300 a month simply transferring their spending? Folks, that's what solution marketing's all about. You're already spending your money there. So why not capitalize on a solution that's going to save you money in substantial amounts? So when you're building a home business and you have the ability just consuming that product to save over $300 a month, well, there's your expenses right there to cover your business operating expense of an auto ship program. You need an auto ship program if you're working with consumable products. People need to be sampling the products. Like if you're watching this video right now, you should be sampling one of our products to understand how well it works before this presentation's even over with. Sometimes you have products in this industry that will allow you to do that very example, and that kind of adds a little bit of credibility to what you're doing. But it all comes with the love of leadership. And why Living It Global is good for you, you need to understand Randy Heaton knows how to lead with love. I knew how to lead, but I didn't know how to lead with love. I knew how to lead with facts, and I knew how to be overprotective, and I knew how to make sure I wasn't taking advantage of my people. And what did I do? Well, I sponsored over 11 people in my first 30 days with that company and did pretty well right out of the gate. But 90 days later, I had to start all over again. I signed all those people up in packages that were 150 to 300 to 500, but I didn't set them up so they could be successful. I made a fast commission. And what I loved about what Randy Heaton did is he took the guy with no experience and showed him, hey, it takes money to make money in business. Allow me to show you why you want to capitalize on the largest pack, and it has nothing to do with me making the most money off you and everything to do with securing your success as an entrepreneur. If you have only got enough samples to hand out 20 or 30 of them, and there's 30 days in a month, you could go through those samples in your first week. And if that's all you bought to prepare yourself for success, why would you want to go out there with the odds 80% against you instead of 80% in your favor? When you've got the solutions to someone's problems, why not have them to share with people? Hopefully you're grabbing the concept of what proper entrepreneurship is all about, because when you know how to set yourself up to succeed, you'll do well. When Randy Heaton talked to Jeff Bracken and he showed Jeff Bracken, hey, look, this is a serious approach. If you approach this business serious and you treat it like $1 million business, it will treat you like $1 million earner. Jeff took that very seriously. He went out there and he worked. And what did he do? In less than 6 months' time, created over $1 million. Do you think Randy was happy that he took the time to train somebody right and not mislead them when everybody else on the outside was looking at him thinking, what, Randy, are you nuts? What are you doing trying to sell people the most expensive pack? Isn't that front-end loading? When you understand the value of a 90-day plan of action in the field of network marketing, the most lucrative income production source on the planet, you're not afraid to show a man the proper way to the top of the mountain so he don't step in holes and skin his knees along the way. That's just good leadership. And to me, it's an honor that Randy connected with me and said, Earl, we need leaders over here and you fit the bill. I didn't even know Randy was building a network marketing company. I knew that his daughter Madison was sick. I own a ministry outreach and we pray for Madison every single day. And I'm following up with Randy to make sure Madison's okay and find out that he's got this company with the opportunity of a lifetime for somebody with a work habit that's ready to go to work and make some money. Let me show you how simple this really is. We understand we're going to go to work and we're going to work with solutions. When you transfer your spending to better quality for less money, it allows you more money in your pocket to enjoy life with. It allows you a solution that you can share with other people. And if they're not interested in building a home business, you're creating volume, which means profit, which is money in your pocket. Professional entrepreneurship. It's not a scam. It's good business. So what are we going to do? We're going to do 5 proper exposures daily. Does that sound like we're pushing a button and getting rich quick? No, this is honest work. Okay, 5 proper exposures daily, meaning while you're watching a video like this one, there's products being sampled. You're giving them to your people for free so you can start to form a relationship with them of value. We're going to get to that in a minute. Okay, so what are we going to do? 5 proper exposures a day at 1 hour a day. It's 25 hours per week. This is still part-time efforts. Now, if we're going to do these exposures properly, that's 25 a week. That's 100 exposures a month. So if we're working a 3-month plan or 90-day plan of action, like the most popular trainer, what's his name? Eric Worre, GoPro, right? Talks about the 90-day work plan. Randy Heaton teaches the 90-day work plan. Think about how important it is to work your first quarter properly. So you need to have adequate samples to expose what you have. 100 times a month times 3 months, that's 300 exposures. We're going to fail 280 times and still make over 20 grand. Look at this. Okay, 280 times we fail over a 3-month period of time. 20 times they say yes. And what do we get? Over $20,000 in commissions? There's over 10 ways of paying. I'm only showing you 2 of them in this example. So that's pretty exciting. We're not really under the money part of this yet, but I'm kind of priming the pump a little bit. Get your eyebrows up, a little excited about some real facts here. Remember, transfer solutions. People like solutions. We're forming a relationship with somebody. If you know they're suffering from one of the most famous ailments, turn your television set on and you see where they're spending their money on solutions that are bad for the body, expensive, and not proven. Think about this, folks. So when you've got a solution that makes you feel good, under $2 a day, can anybody afford that? Well, absolutely. If you don't believe me, look at the tobacco industry. Look at the smokers, okay? I'm an ex-smoker. Praise God for that one. But look at the trap that's there. People think it makes them feel better. That's why they do it in the first place. They get addicted to it. But even the people on welfare, Social Security, or disability today can afford a pack a day at $7 a pack. Do the math on how much money that is just on a habit that allows you to kill yourself. Think about this. When you see a solution to a problem and they're spending $12 a day and you show them a solution that's $2 a day, that saves them $10 a day, over $300 a month. Hopefully the repetition sinking in just a little bit, because it's reality we're talking about here. So they've expressed the problem, you've shown them the solution, now they saved money, you've gained their trust. How did you gain their trust? You gave them a product for free. As an entrepreneur, you knew where you were going into business. You knew that your business represented products that have these solutions, and that if people experience the solutions, they'll buy them over and over and over again. So you give away the sample, they feel the results from the product, and they keep ordering them every month after month. So somebody that's not interested in your business is interested in the solution, and you can earn up to $10 a month for each product. Think about what I'm saying. That's pretty powerful residual income when you got a solution to somebody's problem and they don't even have an interest in building a business. But you set yourself up as an entrepreneur to have enough product samples to be able to continually give them out so they appreciate you. And now you're going to follow up with them when you give them out. You're not just giving them away and hoping they just feel the moon, come back to you and join your business. You're a professional entrepreneur. You're a professional recruiter. You know that when you help somebody solve a problem, they never shut up about it. You might as well show them how to get paid while they're talking about it. And that's the beauty of how simple this industry really can be. So you need to set yourself up to succeed. Now, are those samples going to be free to you? No, they're not. They're not free to Randy as the company owner to make. But he paid for them up front. An inventory over $4 million to pre-launch the most powerful second-to-market company where you got an earning opportunity to make a difference. The inventory that you're building with as an entrepreneur, it's 100% risk-free. So we put together a 90-day game plan. Are you ready to go to work? We're going to help you, myself and Randy. We will work with you to help you create the success. That's what this proven system is all about. So if you're ready to roll up your sleeves and go to work and prepare yourself to be able to give something away to build a relationship that's going to be worth a lot of money to the person you're building that relationship with, as well as you. That's what solution marketing is all about in network marketing. And when you got the right people in the right places with the right opportunities, everything folds together like a puzzle. Success becomes impossible to miss because you got the right work habits going in. You're treating people like people, not like numbers. Think about what I'm saying. You deserve this kind of success. So what are we going to do? We're going to need to set ourselves up in business. If you look at how much does it cost to start a brick and mortar business? How much does it cost to start a franchise? We're talking hundreds and thousands of dollars of business. You want to be a real entrepreneur? As Randy says in our back office, if we're going through our training properly, a real entrepreneur needs to invest almost $1 million to be able to profit $10,000 a month. At your age, are you really ready to work at that? Do you have that kind of capital? What if you could roll the startup capital over? What if we could approach you a little differently than any other network marketing company that you've looked at? Think about what I'm saying here, because it's the truth. How am I going to approach you differently? Well, if you're going to build a brick and mortar business, you got to take a plan of action to the bank. The plan of action has to make enough sense to the bank so the bank will lend you the money. Now notice, when you're introduced to a network marketing company, when are you ever shown that plan of action? You're not. What you're always shown is how you could get in for next to nothing. You don't have to do but push a button. You're going to make $1 million and you're going to get rich. Folks, 97% of the companies starting today are going to be out of business in less than 6 months' time. Within 3 years for sure. That's the proven statistics of the industry. We're debt free with over a $4 million income inventory and a proven income stream with over 10 ways to pay. Where are you going to go wrong with that? The track record with the leadership at the top, we're going to teach you how to work for your success and create the success that you deserve. Now, you're not going to have to borrow the money from a bank because most people that are entrepreneurs have credit cards. If you're driving a car that you're making a payment of $300 a month or better on, chances are you got a credit card. If you really want the money bad enough, you can make it happen. Let me explain what I'm saying here, because I don't want to come across as an ogre or a pushover, okay? I want you to understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. If I could show you a way to get a brand spanking new Jaguar that's worth $80,000, and it was given to me as a gift, brand new, stickers still on it, sitting right here in my garage, and you can have that baby for $5,000. You're going to max out your credit card. You're going to do whatever it takes. You're going to borrow somebody because you know the value is there for you. That's your perception. When you take entrepreneurship on with the same kind of value structure that Jaguar car has, you'll understand what you got on your hands. Because think about it this way. If you're going to leverage out, say, $5,000 to start a business with on a credit card, your monthly payments are about $500 on that amount. So it's kind of nice if you got an actual 90-day roadmap that's going to show you how to make the money that's going to pay that card off. The beauty about Christmas time, the beauty about December in entrepreneurship, it's the closing month of the business year, which means that everything you spent to put a business together is also a tax advantage for you. Now, I am not a tax expert, but I understand that if you took this business serious today and you leverage those expenses on a credit card like all entrepreneurs do, they either leverage it on a credit card or leverage it with a bank. If we could show you the proven work habits and the risk-free factors there, 60 days, you go, Earl, I think you and Randy are just full of garbage. This is the worst purchasing choice we ever made. We want out. Great. Send everything back to the company for a full refund. We're not here to take advantage of you. We're here to lead you to success. The question is, do you want to work for it? That's the bottom line. We got a proven roadmap. We're going to show you how to build relationships with people by giving them something, showing them you care about them, following up with them on a consistent basis. So what are you doing? You're taking your monthly start or your startup cost of $5,000. You're going to go out and go to work 25 hours a week. So we're not showing you something for nothing here. And when you go to work and you properly expose and use Randy and myself for three-way calls, why? Because we think we're the best closers in the whole world. You can never be as good as we are. No. We want you to use us so we can build you up and edify you and show what kind of leader you are. Show the value of all of us working together as one team to produce one leg of entrepreneurs that want to do what? What you get into business for, making money. Do you want to make my mistakes that I made with the company? Remember, the beginning of this presentation, I talked about me growing from my Pampers to my pants. Randy showed me why it's important to equip your business building entrepreneur with what they need to succeed. And if you're serious, if you just lost your job and you need to replace a full-time income and you want to be able to do that working part-time efforts, the investment's risk-free. The roadmap's 90 days long. If you're ready to go to work, I promise you this, you won't find a better place anywhere on the planet that you could put your honest work habits together on a daily basis and create success that most people have only dreamed of. Never before in the history of this industry has a network marketing company been formed by a single owner with a heart like Randy Heaton's that started it up front with his own money. $4 million inventory to start with, folks, already paid for. Yes, we're in pre-launch, but yes, we're debt-free and secure with the most powerful pay plan, the most energetic team and group of entrepreneurs who was all dedicated to work together as a team to help you achieve. What I would highly recommend is you understand what we're talking about here. Get the basics figured out. Remember Vince Lombardi, famous NFL coach. He always started his teams out every year with the same speech. Gentlemen, this is a football. You got to understand the basics of building business, forming relationships, and you won't find a better place than Living It Global to make that happen. You won't find a better accomplished group of leaders more dedicated to helping you achieve. If we don't succeed, you don't succeed. So if we know how to show somebody how to put together a 90-day game plan and not be afraid to invest into themselves, let's look at this plan on this board right here, just like if we are presenting it to a bank. We got the work habits, we got the solid company, we got the solutions, we got the 90-day game plan, we got the proven system. We invest $5,000 on our credit card, we go to work. But because Randy loves you, and this is real leadership with love, when you invest $5,000, you get a $10,000 inventory. How is that for setting you up as an entrepreneur? God bless you for that, Randy, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. What a treat. $10,000 worth of samples to give away for $5,000 investment on your credit card. That is a real way to set you up to succeed. You go out and you expose this thing 300 times over 90 days, and we're going to fail more than we succeed. We're going to fail 280 times. But 20 people out of that 300 are going to say, yeah, I'll invest $5,000. I believe in myself enough, and I recognize the fact that this is a risk-free investment. 60 days down the road, if I'm not satisfied, I can send everything back to the company for a refund. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves, be coachable, and go to work. Guess what? You can't lose with this plan. Really, you can't. So look at what we've got here. You got a $10,000 inventory. You failed 280 times. 20 people said, yes, I'm going to invest into myself. You made $20,000 in just fast start bonuses. 100 people out of the 300 said, I want to solve a problem. I don't like having more month of money. I could replace a meal and save $300 a month. Let me try that product. So now they're solving a problem, and guess what? Because they're solving that problem every month, they like saving $300 a month. You got a $1,200 residual earning from the people that said no to your business. Now, folks, I don't know anywhere else on the planet where you could invest as little as $5,000, dedicate 25 hours a week to a proven plan of action with true entrepreneur professionals to help you each step of the way and create success that most people only dreamed of. I highly, highly recommend that you get back to the person that invited you to this video and you get started right away. Look, there's going to be more than 10 people coming into this company from yours truly, me, right here. There's only one leg that we're building. One leg. Do you want those people below you, or do you want those people above you? If they're below you, you're getting paid on them. That means you need to recognize opportunity like a true professional entrepreneur does. Recognize the problem of more month than money. And the best time to solve the problem of more month than money is right now. We don't procrastinate it. We stop the bleeding. Folks, you deserve success. There's a clear roadmap for you each step of the way. Come join us. God bless you. Thank you for your time today.